Okay, good morning. It is Sabbath, October 11. I'm here at an Adventist church in the USA, and there's a woman here who has a story to tell. And so you were married. This would have been the 1980s. And what happened?
Actually, it was about 1978.
1978, okay. And
my husband was at Andrews Seminary.
Okay.
And the assignment was pro-abortion or against abortion.
Okay.
And he wrote a paper against pro-abortion. He believed in abortion. He was very strong.
Okay, so your husband in the 1980s, or this is the late 70s, he is a student at the seminary at Andrews.
Yes.
And when given an opportunity to write a paper against or for abortion, he argues for abortion.
Yes.
And by that time, how long have you been married?
We were married almost 7 years. By the time I got pregnant. And he said, and it turned out at the same time, I was teaching in public school, and anybody hired in the last 2 years were pink slipped. That meant they had no job because
Okay.
the money, the taxes didn't come through.
This is in the state of Michigan. Okay.
And so that was in June. I had no job and no medical insurance. My husband was sponsored, but that just meant it paid his tuition and books
Okay.
and a little bit more.
And you get pregnant around this time.
Yeah,
And
right there.
and you were on an IUD, or is this after the IUD was
I
taken?
had an IUD
Okay,
for
so-
about 2 months at that point.
So you had an IUD, but you still got pregnant.
Yeah.
And then tell me what happens next.
And so here I am. It's all within 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
I'm let go of my job, no medical, no income, and find out I'm pregnant.
Okay.
And my husband says to me, it sure would be better if you would get an abortion.
Okay.
And there I'm just shocked. I mean, here I am having to make a decision.
So I just want to summarize this. You are married and your husband is supportive of abortion. You get an IUD, but you still get pregnant. And when your husband finds out that you're pregnant, he's supportive of you getting an abortion.
He
but
wants me to get it.
he wants you to do it. And he's a seminary student at Andrews.
yes,
So
yes.
tell us what happens next.
So then it just so happened the next day I went in the mail room there in the apartments, and there was a magazine, The Signs of the Time. And the front big picture was an embryo of a baby. And,
So an unborn child picture
Yes.
on the front of Signs of the Times.
and the article was on abortion.
Okay.
And it was against abortion.
Okay.
And I took that magazine, it wasn't mine, and
Yeah.
back to my apartment, and I read the whole article. And it was very much against abortion. And I decided in my heart, I'm not going to on purpose abort this baby.
Yeah.
But since my husband was so anti, and I was worried the IUD would mutilate the baby,
Yeah.
I made this rule up to myself. I'll have the doctor take the IUD out, and the doctor told me if he takes it out, it'll probably abort itself.
Okay.
And I decided, well, if it aborts itself, that's the answer.
Sure, sure.
If not, then I will carry the baby.
Okay.
And I went to the doctor, he took it out, and my husband knew what I was doing. He
Yeah.
was back at the apartment. And when the doctor took it out, it just slipped out. It was no problem. I did not bleed at all, nothing. And driving back, in my heart, I was at peace. I knew the decision was made.
Yeah.
I would carry the baby.
Yeah.
And I walked in the apartment. My husband was sitting there on the couch, just silent. And I said to him, I am going to carry this baby. And he wouldn't say a word.
Not happy with your decision.
No. And then the baby was born, and it turned, 2 weeks after that, I got from the school district, I was rehired. They needed teachers.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had income and I had insurance.
So to summarize this, so you are low income when you get pregnant and you're getting the pink slip, getting fired. After you make a decision to keep your child, you then get another job with
The same job.
Same
I got
job.
the same job back.
Okay, and with benefits.
With medical.
Nice.
It was the same job.
Okay, good.
The district needed teachers. Same classroom, everything. And So here I was. I went through all that trial, but then I had medical, I had a job, and the baby was born healthy
Nice.
and grew up fine, very intelligent. And today she has a doctorate in pediatric physical therapy, and she is saving preemie babies to live today.
Praise
That's
God.
her job.
Thank you so much for choosing life. My friends, that's a testimony and an encouragement to those of you out there who might be struggling or challenged with this decision. There are sisters like this in our churches who have made decisions to keep their child, and God has helped them and sustained them through that decision. So God bless you and happy Sabbath. Thank you so much for sharing.
And now I have 2 granddaughters from that.
Praise God. Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you.